Hello, everyone. Welcome back to week 6. This week, we are examining instructional strategies to assist struggling readers and students of diversity, including English language learners. Also, we will be looking at our own personal cultural views through a taxonomy of cultural responsiveness. So by the end of the week, you will have investigated strategies for helping struggling readers and students of diversity, including English as second language learners. You will have examined personal cultural views on a taxonomy of cultural responsiveness. And you have continued to develop your understanding of your research topic, which that paper and presentation is due in week 7. Your assigned reading for this week is Chapter 11 in Subjects Matter, which is Help for Struggling Readers. Now, let's take a look at our PowerPoint for week 6. The read aloud this week is How to Make an Apple Pie and See the World by Marjorie Priceman. On your PowerPoint response activity, this is response number 2. How would you use this text in your classroom? I'm sure you've all heard of CAEP. Well, what is that? It is the Council for the Accreditation of Educator Preparation. And they have standards to ensure educator preparation providers impart future teachers with the knowledge and skills to support the development of all students. So what they want to have candidates do is to use their understanding of child growth and development, individual differences, and diverse families, cultures, and communities to plan and implement inclusive learning environments that provide each child with equitable access to high-quality learning experiences that engage and create learning opportunities for them to meet high standards. They work collaborative with families to gain a holistic perspective on children's strengths and needs and how to motivate their learning. This leads us into a taxonomy of cultural responsiveness. Most of us are at least compliant. We all want to be up in responsiveness. And it takes awareness and sensitivity and competence to reach this level. Also this week, you are provided a glossary of acronyms and abbreviations that regard the English learner, ways to facilitate the academic growth of English language learners, some resources, principles for working with struggling readers, how you can provide support to them, and we always want to support students' ability to construct meaning. How do we do that? Well, when you are introducing something, in that introduction, link the content of the text to the struggling student's background knowledge. It may be that you have to build the background knowledge for that struggling student. You want to always engage in rich conversations about texts before the reading, during the reading, and after the reading. Try different methods of teaching. For example, reciprocal teaching, close or modified close, paired readings, echo readings. Teach struggling students effective strategies for taking words apart, This is where word study comes in. Teach them how to look at patterns in words, not just to memorize how to spell the word correctly, but to look for patterns that will help them with other words like that. When you are working with their writing, you want to draw their attention to conventions, but only focus on one or two conventions at a time. And it's easier to do this if you use their actual writings rather than an example from a book. Word solving strategies. As I said before, enrich their daily language with talk about words. Find ways to help students connect words. Show them those connections. It's not a deep, dark secret. Show them. Use tools to help them understand words, and use games and puzzles to support word learning. As I mentioned earlier, in week 7 is when your research paper and presentation is due. It also is loaded onto Chalk and Wire and Moodle, just like your dyslexia lesson was. If you have any questions about the research paper or presentation, please ask me. Be sure to look at the rubric for the paper and presentation before you submit. Make sure that you have included everything so that it is exemplary. Again, if you have questions, please reach out for me. I am here to help you. Thank you.